Hello everyone, it is time for another edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Roll Cage TV. They say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which in my case is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of vroom. I've got some vroom. I've also got some distractedness and sleepy-headedness. This stream is starting almost an hour late. In case you don't know, the YouTube episodes are recorded off of a stream that I do on Twitch every Saturday. Oh, am I doing the race now? I did the qualifying? I don't remember what I was doing. I'm all unpracticed. Okay. Those of you watching on YouTube, just the previous episode, you got to see me do the qualifying, and I can't remember. Did I do well or do I not do well? Anyway, it's been a week since I played, folks. This is a stream. I stream 3 episodes every Saturday, generally starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, although it's almost 1:30 now. Had a little technical difficulty, had a hard time getting all my stuff together as well, and then I ran into a technical difficulty. My brain is not engaged. I need more caffeinated soda. More. I have 2 of them here.
From Barcelona in Spain. We're reporting
all right,
from the it's been
we're going to do it.
Weekend, but
we are going to do it.
The moment everyone's been waiting for. Just a few
yes, continue. I'm scared, but I'm continuing. Where am I starting? Oh, I'm not starting that far back. 17th. Okay, so I did make it through qualifier. I did make it through qualifier 1. And I started at the very back. And 18, so I finished second from last in Q2. Okay, I can accept that. I have a chance.
The Catalonia Grand Prix. The lights are on, and as soon as they go out,
I don't remember this course at all, though. This is a full of fun career. It is a full career. I'm going to try to win a individual championship at every level. And I'm starting off in Moto3. I'm going to progress to Moto2, and then I'm going to move up to MotoGP. I'm going to try to win a championship at every level, but if I don't win a championship after like 2 seasons in Moto3, I'll move on. Moto2, if I don't win a championship in 2 seasons, I'll move on. But I'm going to keep playing MotoGP, the big leagues, until I do win a championship. However many seasons it takes. So maybe it'll only take 1 season. So we'll see. It may be I played two seasons of Moto3 and don't win a championship. 2 seasons of Moto2, don't win a championship, and then do 1 season of MotoGP and immediately win a championship. That would be nice. That would be 5 seasons, and that's a good number. Otherwise, I mean, it may only be 3 seasons, but that's probably too short. If I win a championship at Moto3 and move up to Moto2 and win another championship, I'll do at least 5 seasons. We'll put it that way. I'll do at least 5 seasons. Because I might do more than 1 season of MotoGP then, and see if I can win back-to-back championships. So we'll see. That's what I'm estimating, 5 seasons, because if I get, I'm playing with the adaptive AI. Oh, also, part of the fun part is I'm playing with the arcade experience. I'm not playing with the simulation experience, and I am playing with the racing line on, even though the colors are all screwy depending on the course. With the adaptive AI, they're supposed to more or less meet my, meet my pacing. They figure out after a few races my skill level, and they try to meet that. Except I'm a little concerned that the AI does not adapt down, it only adapts up, so that if I show some good anti-sandbagging, if I show some good results for a couple races, the AI thinks, oh, this guy's really good, and that makes the AI more difficult, and I can never win another race. But we'll see. I'm actually doing well. I think last time I checked, I was ahead in the championship points. Barely. I was behind for a while, then I won a race or two, or came in podiumed a few races. But I've also finished pretty far back a few races too, like 15th or more. So it's kind of like, I don't know what F1 does now, but it's kind of like F1 would often they let you get near the front, and then they pour it on, and so that they would pass you, and then the last lap they ease off a little bit, give you a chance to win a dramatic photo finish victory. I've kind of seen that with this game. Speaking of F1, I finally bought F1 2025. It was on sale. Waiting for a good sale, 30% off. I'm sure 26 is coming out soon. If it's not already out, I think you can already pre-order it. So you got to get 20. You got to get 25. Did I say 2021? Got to get 2025 before 2026 comes out, because EA is famous for yanking titles, all those yearly title things. I think Codemasters may have done this even before EA bought them out. It's impossible to get old titles because they want to charge you full price every year rather than giving you yearly DLC updates, seasonal passes for every year, yearly passes. Nope. We're gonna give you a seasonal pass to give you more content with new drivers and stuff, but no, instead we're just going to charge you full price. Normally it would be $80 for F1, 80 something, $89, 89 or something, 87, I don't know. But I got it for 60 because of the sale. That's including one of the iconic edition or whatever, where it has like a DLC built into it. It also comes with some number of points or credits, fake money, and I'm like, oh no. See, this is what EA does when they buy out a franchise. Now you get pay to win credits. And since I don't care about winning, but I don't know what those credits are, but they're still selling the game for $80. It's not like a free to play game. And yet you can buy these credit packs for extra money. That gives you fake money. I don't know, F1 coins, Fi coins, fic coins, fictional coins is what it stands for. F1 fictional coins. Oh wait, I fell off my bike. I go back when I fall off my bike. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing, in case you can't tell. I have no idea what position I'm even in. What position am I in? FL. I'm in FL position. What FL is for fastest lap? Oh, 2. I'm in second position. Okay, I see it now. It's in white. Well, I'm in second position. They let me get near the top, and then they're gonna blitz by me, and then they're gonna give me a chance in the last couple laps to get it back into it. Seems to be what the adaptive AI does. Which is cool, because it's fun that way. I don't mind that. One thing, you can't switch off of the adaptive AI to set an AI. To set a specific AI level. And I tested the game. I only buy these titles because of I protest having to buy the exact same game every year for full price. I only buy the yearly games every 5 years. So I had MotoGP 20, and I bought F1 since 2010, 2015, 2020, and now 2025. And so I might be playing this game until, hopefully I win a championship before MotoGP 30 comes out. That's when I'll buy the next one. I will definitely be playing MotoGP 25 well after MotoGP 26 is not only in stores and already out of stores. But I tried MotoGP 2020 before, when I was trying to decide whether I wanted to start this series, and it was impossible. I couldn't do it. And I was upset because, well, I guess I'm not getting MotoGP 25 because I'm not going to do a series on MotoGP 25 before I bought it. Because I just can't play well enough to go through career mode. The AI was very much too difficult for me. But then I knew I wanted to buy it anyway, so I bought it anyway, and I had played MotoGP 20, but it was in 5 years ago, and I didn't remember if it would be any good for me to do on stream. I started streaming in May of 2021. And so I didn't know how to do it, and it was terrible. And so I thought, oh, well, I'm going to have to use my backup. I'm going to have to do a backup. And it turns out that when I got 25, I tried it out, and oh my goodness, they have this arcade mode, and you can set the difficulty level down actually to a reasonable amount. I would reset it if I fell off, but I wasn't going to purposely try to fall off. Am I going to get... One thing also, I set the steward enforcement level way down, so I will get a warning if I go off track too much, if I cut a corner, if I pass somebody off track. But I don't actually have to do a long lap until my 5th warning. So there are things that you don't get in the arcade mode that I wish I had. I don't get tire wear. I don't get fuel usage. I would like to have those. The only reason I'm doing arcade mode is because the bike handling is acceptable for me. As I said at the start of the stream, I don't have a lot of talent. He does the best he can with what he's got. That's what they say of me. And in a passive aggressive way. I've been working on, quote unquote, fixing my intro so that it matches my trademark phrase on all of my socials and my profiles. Actually, a serious trademark phrase. He does the best he can with what he's got. That's my tagline. But when my old intro I would not say it right. I would say I do the best I can with what I've got. And that's not the tagline. The tagline is in third person, but I feel awkward speaking in third person. I tried that for a few episodes. It sounded terrible, so. Now I'm still working on it. And I can't say, they tell me he does the best he can with what he's got. Because if they were telling me that, they would be telling me that about somebody else. But no, they're talking about me. The phrase now I'm using is, they say of me, but that's a long phrase. If anybody has a better way of me to introduce myself without talking in the third person about myself, but yet still using third person in that phrase, he does the best he can with what he's got. I'm tempted in on my stream. It's in my YouTube profile and it's in my my Twitch profile, but I'm tempted to have somewhere in each YouTube description that phrase or an acknowledgement that it's trademark. That phrase is a trademark of Roll Cage TV. I can even do a hash code, which I've done this before. I've copyrighted things as Roll Cage TV, but then I include I don't remember the name of it. I include a hash code so that if I have to take somebody to court, I can prove that I'm Roll Cage TV because I can reveal my actual identity by hashing up my real name. And then when I say it's Roll Cage TV, I can prove that's an alias of mine by providing a hash code, which then I can provide my real name and the SHA-5, like the SHA something, hash would hash to that exact number. So it's a one-way hash code. So when somebody knows the hash code, they have no way of knowing what my real name is. But I can produce my real name and I can produce a file that shows that the hash code does, that my real name does hash to the same hash code. Pretty cool. Hey Ken, how you doing? You know, I can't talk really while I'm racing. But yes, that's acceptable. If you want to anonymously publish something and you want to maintain a declared copyright on it, you can copyright it to an alias as long as you, in the declaration, you can include a hash code that you can then present as proof in court. Yes, this is me because my real name hashes out to the code that I include in the declaration. I looked this all up, how to anonymously claim copyright, or how to claim copyright using a pen name or using an alias, something like that. Google that, Bing it, Bing that. How to claim a copyright using a pseudonym. But don't look at the AI, the AI summary of the. I hate it. You can on Google. If you search something by default, it gives you like an AI summary. But you can. There's a button. You can click on that says web, and then it gives you the web results. Oh, come on, I at least want to finish second. It's a bad turn, I know. So that what it does is it gives you the exact same thing, but it doesn't give you the stupid AI summary. Come on, I want to hold this guy off. I don't even know where the finish line is. I don't think I have a chance of catching first, but... Okay, it's coming up now. I see the pit lane. Last turn. Don't let me lose it on the last turn. All right, I should have second place in the bag.
In a moment, we will move live to the Parc Ferme for interviews.
Yes,
with the
I drive
riders who
2
made
wheels
the podium.
too.
But in the meantime, let's take a look.
Not
at
in
the
real
final
life,
standings
not
of
at this age.
Moto3 race.
You can talk, but you must not chat, though. Now while I'm driving, I can't see my chat. For anybody who doesn't know, my setup, I don't have 2 monitors or anything. I play on the Xbox, and I don't have a separate PC set up to like look at my stream plugged into a second monitor that's like right in front of me. The monitor I play on is a few feet away from me because I'm sitting on a couch and it's on a coffee table with my Xbox in front of it. And so I monitor the chat on a tablet, but the tablet is leaning against the pillow at my hip. And so if I'm looking at the screen trying to drive, I cannot see if I get any chat. Maybe on a straightaway, I'll quickly glance over out of the corner mirror. I see that a chat has come in, but there's no way I can read it. No offense, Ken. Other games I can do that. If I see a chat comes in and I'm playing Civilization, then I can respond. Or if I'm playing SnowRunner, then usually I can respond. But I think it's rude to pause a race in the middle just so I can go read chat. Those of you on YouTube, I provide the Twitch chat in a little box so that you can keep up to whatever conversation I'm having. But it's kind of rude if you're watching me play on YouTube and suddenly I pause the game that you're watching me play in order to respond to chat. Let's see. Ken, are you going to you missed the announcement when the stream started that my 12-hour marathon stream is coming up. It's already gone. If you're watching on YouTube, it happened a month ago. But because I stream these about a month in advance. But yeah, I got a marathon stream. If you're still around during the break, I'll throw that page back up and show you. Still in the lead. Ooh, 28 points. That's nice. I don't care about the team. I know our team stinks. Oh, actually, we're in second place on the team. I don't care about the team championships. My team sucks. What I want to do, though, is get on a different team. I want to get on this team, which is currently in last place, but I still want to get on that team because they have green bikes.
We're back from
Green's my favorite color.
The first 3 finishers. This girl got a great second place today with a truly outstanding performance.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to skip through that because I started late today. Just back from feeding the cat. Oh, you got a kitty? I love kitties. What CC is this bike? This bike? I'd have to look it up, but it's if you're familiar with the MotoGP circuit, this is the junior circuit. It's the Moto3 circuit. I can look it up. So it's the smaller bikes. I mean, they are racing bikes, but it's, you know. It's going to tell me here, probably not. Debriefing available. I'm curious now. I never looked that up. I don't know what specs they have. Yeah, guess we'll do a Grand Prix. Riders. It's a Honda. That's all I know. It's a Honda. I don't see any specs anywhere. It's a Moto3 GP Honda. Sorry. All right, let's go back to the championship. No. Career. Let's go back to the career. I got to make sure that I do my wall so people are happy with me. It's a good weekend. We kept our cage behind. We have to continue this way at Misano. Respond. You were lucky. Team and I could do better. It hasn't been a great weekend. We'll try to work harder for next weekend. Yeah, sure. Oh, he likes me now. A. Fernandez likes me. I want to get everybody to like me. Close. Okay. And I do have bike development to do. Which, let me look at this. Okay, I've got enough handling. I think I let them choose because they wanted like engine power or something. But I think I would have been better off not letting them choose, and just agreeing with them so the manufacturer's happy with me. Although I might get faster. I might get it faster if I just agree with them. Oh, I didn't look to see what I wanted next. How to go with a new bike. Oh. What do I want next? Fuel delivery, maybe. Okay. Keep the handling. Okay, and now next time I'll get to choose. Oh, see, they still want engine power. I picked engine, but I'm not going to pick engine power, am I? Maybe I'll pick the fuel delivery. I guess I can pick engine power again, and then fuel delivery, and then come down to stability. And I wrote down what stability means, because the questions they ask are vague. I would have gotten the upgrades faster had I just agreed to what they suggested if I knew it was engine power. But that screen didn't show me it was engine power. It just said whatever. Oh well. Next round. Oh no, this is race off, isn't it? Yeah, it's a race off. I hate race offs. It's all right, just like it when I talk, especially about the game you play. Yeah, I talk about a lot of things that aren't the game I play. I know that. I ramble on and on. I started the stream late today. Okay, the only one I'm going to pick is mini bike because I hate the motards and I hate the flat tracks. This is on dirt. This is often on dirt, and the bikes are terrible. So I'm always going to pick mini bike. I don't care who it is I'm against, who it is I'm going to try to make friends with. You just want to say glad to watch me stream again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a big 12-hour stream coming up 2 weeks from today. And again, if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, there would have been a posting on YouTube that warned you in advance. I posted that on YouTube as I'm recording this. I try to do it. I always say I'm going to post it a month in advance, and I always wait until 2 weeks in advance. A month is a bit long of a warning. I also want to post a poll asking if I should open up community pages on YouTube, because I can do that now. And community pages on YouTube would kind of like be a mini Discord. I wanted to open up a Discord, but I lost the person that was going to admin it for me, and adminning a Discord channel is just too much work for me. I've adminned a decent-sized YouTube channel before, or Discord server before, and it was it negatively affected my mental health. I'll put it that way. But I think I could handle a YouTube community page. The downside is it would only be for YouTube subscribers. So if you follow me on Twitch, you would have to have a YouTube account, subscribe to me there. But I mean, the other downside is I'm not a big enough channel. I got almost as many subscribers on YouTube as followers on Twitch, but a few less. I'm not a very big channel, and the people that I want to find out if there would be even interest in it, because I wouldn't bother to set it up if it's going to just be a dead community page. I want it to be a lively community page. The Discord was going to be for both Twitch followers and YouTube subscribers. It was going to be a semi-closed, but it wasn't going to just be for paid members, like paid subscribers on Twitch or paid members on YouTube or Patreon or anything like that. It was, but I have a bot that I can set up that would verify that you were actually a follower on Twitch or merely a subscriber on YouTube, merely a follower on Twitch. But again, I lost my admin who was going to set that up, and I don't know if it's worth it, because I don't think there'd be any interest, and it'd be more trouble than it's worth you without any interest. Plus, I'd be paying an extra $5 a month or something like that for Nitro on Discord. To be able to get all the, to be able to set it up and get all the features that would make for a decent Discord, because it would be a community Discord, it wouldn't be a private Discord. I have a private Discord. Anyway, so as a compromise, community pages on YouTube. Ken, do you have a YouTube ID? Would you be interested in joining a community page on YouTube, even though you're a Twitch follower? Oh, for goodness sakes, I hate these bikes. I hate them. I hate these races. Why are they even in the game? The reason they're in the game is just to add variety so that you can say, oh, MotoGP isn't just about racing MotoGP racing bikes. You can actually race all kinds of bikes in the game. You can race, you can race dirt bikes, and you can race mini bikes, and you can race all these other things that are all stink. It's like when I play on an asphalt course. I play Dirt Rally too, and when I play on an asphalt course, I remind everyone that I didn't buy a game called Asphalt Rally. I played a game called Dirt Rally. I want to play on dirt tracks. But for motorcycle games, I don't particularly like dirt games. I don't get like the yearly BMX games, whatever they're called. But I do really like the series of the ATV versus. Sure, you would be interested in joining a community page on YouTube? Oh, that's cool. I've got one. I'll put a poll up on the YouTube postings, which you can get to. From my homepage, there's a posting tab. You can go there and you can see all the postings. Supposedly that it'll come in your feed if somebody posts. It works on like tablets and I guess on the PC, but you never see those. They never recommend posts to you. I might make a community post and you'll never see it. I do occasionally get some, but what you have to do is already follow the channel or subscribe to the channel on YouTube. You have to say turn on all notifications, which you still don't get all notifications when you say all notifications. And then you have to go to that page, look up all of the postings and read like 10 or 11 or 12 of the postings before YouTube finally learns, oh, you're interested in postings from this channel too, even though you said you want to see everything? Okay, maybe now we'll recommend you, we'll put a posting or so into your, your main page on your feed. Ridiculous. Maybe they'll have do better with community pages. I don't know what place I finished there. It stunk. That's all I know. Yeah, see, you get these physical improvement points, race-off points, and that gives you goodies like new helmets and stuff. I already got the helmet I want, so I have no reason to care about this. But you also are supposed to get like reputation points or something, and I have no idea what the reputation points do for you either. It's supposedly maybe you'll get more offers from more teams if you have a good reputation with everybody. It was a great event. Battling against Roll Cage is always fun. Yeah, you probably beat me by a lot because I really wasn't paying attention. Respond, always with the thumbs up. Next time I'll try to keep up with you. Yeah, okay. Still not green yet though. A. Fernandez likes me because he's beating me. I think he beats me a lot of time. Okay, gotta hit that button to close. Gotta hit that button to close. Okay, do I want to do I have time to do 20 minutes? Barely have time to do the practice, I think. And why do they always do this? It always goes back to, I say I want, no, not race only. Switch to basic weekend. I always want to switch to basic weekend, and they always show me full weekend instead, and I have to go around the horn there, and then I end up missing it. Okay, official practice, 35 minutes. I'm not going to do it for 35 minutes. I'll do 10 minutes, and then like 5 minutes at the end. They should give you specs on the bike somewhere. I don't know why they don't. I mean, they probably do. I just can't find it. It's 8 billion cc. It's 8 billion cubic micro nanometers. It's 8 billion C mu.
Good morning from the Riviera di Rimini. We're live from the Misano circuit. The second Moto3 practice session is about to
CC
start.
is a dumb
First 4
measurement anyway.
Combined
Cubic centimeters?
Direct access to Q2.
All right. They could give it as cm squared. Cm squared would make more sense. Or no, cm cube, cm superscript 3. Because that means centimeters cubed is cubic centimeters. $8 billion cc is near light speed engine. I mean, CC is centimeters. It's not a, in America we use 2.0 liter engines. We don't use gallons in our car measurements, in our bike measurements. We use metric. We don't use imperial units. It's not a 2.0 quart engine. It's a 2.0 liter engine. So I don't, yes. Americans' measurements are, America's, we're America. I won't get in any politics, but we like being different, apparently. I like being a community person. The only thing I like about American measurements are degrees Fahrenheit, because they're like reasonable within human experience range. Because 0 is really cold, 100 is really hot. You're right in that range. In fact, here in Minnesota, we get below 0 about as often as we get above 100. So I'm sure I would get used to thinking 30 degrees is hot, but go to track.
There's movement in the
I'm already running out of
time.
time.
Ready and the rider is about to take to the track.
The Imperial American is very intuitive. I agree with that for temperature. I don't agree with that for other things, like the whole idea of how many ounces in a quart and how many quarts in a gallon and how many gallons in a bushel or whatever. Yeah, that I don't. Whoa! Oh, I actually started. I thought I was still on autopilot. Okay. And I also, went to school for. Wait, backwards? No, they're not letting me go backwards any farther than this. Well, I might as well go all the way forward because it's not going to make any difference. Why did they not let me? Well, it was just a flying lap, so I got back up to speed, I suppose, before I crossed the start finish line. I'm gonna go until about 25 minutes, and then I'll do the last 5 minutes because I don't have time for anything more than that. Actually, I might just do 5 minutes and then another 5 minutes. Well, I'm already at 30. I'm not gonna qualify for Q2 no matter what I do. I'm gonna be relegated to Q1, I'm sure. Yeah, they tease you. They say our cage is in first place when I haven't even completed a lap yet. How can I be in first place when I haven't even finished a lap yet? You don't need to. Please don't shut up. I would have no one to talk to then, except for my roommates. And they've had enough of me over the years. Believe me. No, I do think that American, I do like it's not American, as if we invented degrees Fahrenheit. I do think that degrees Fahrenheit is useful for giving weather temperatures and things. Now, if you're boiling water as a scientist, then basing your degrees on the when water freezes and when water boils, okay, but that's not human biological experience. It's like, speaking of degrees, it's like the degrees of a circle. Everybody uses 360 degrees in a circle. Actually, engineers used to use grads, which were 100 degrees in a circle. It's weird. But I don't think engineers do that anymore. I wonder if those even still appear on calculators. But if you're a mathematician, you don't use degrees. You use 2 pi radians. Use radians. A circle is 2 pi. A straight line, you know, halfway around is pi, quarter pi, etc. So you just do the same thing with degrees. Common people could use degrees Fahrenheit, and scientists use degrees centigrade. In fact, often scientists don't use degrees centigrade, they use degrees Kelvin, which is the same size as degrees centigrade, but or Celsius. I keep saying centigrade because that's how I learned it growing up. Now they call it Celsius. Once I hit 25, I'm going to do it now. I don't have time. I'm already at 46 minutes. I'm not going to end the session, but I'm going to return to the pit.
We return with the images from...
Yeah. Live session, speed her up down to about 5 minutes. No. Does it go to 30? It does. No, it gets lagged up when you go to 30. But yes, I was just somebody the other day I was talking to was a medical professional, and I was asked, you know, the size of something, and I gave it in centimeters because it's about, you know, quarter centimeter or whatever. So I won't say what it was. A blister. It's nothing serious. Blister. Well, how big is the blister? It's about half a centimeter by a centimeter. I don't even know, since it was an American doctor or nurse, they probably didn't know centimeters either.
The mechanics take the bike out of...
Imperial are easy to estimate without tools. Only if that's what you grew up with. Only if that's what you're used to. I mean, inches are easier because I grew up with it. If you grew up with inches, but you know, you can learn the distance of your thumb knuckle, or you can learn the width of your pinky, right? I mean, you can estimate centimeters. You know, a 5-pound bag of potatoes, well, that's about 2 kilos. So, I mean, you can adjust. A 5-pound sack of potatoes. Bought a lot of those. You can buy your milk in liters or in gallons. You can buy it in half gallons. You can buy it in liters. Or in quarts. I'm sorry, in quarts or in liters. I don't think they even sell thing in quarts. I think they do sell it in liters. Like soda, you get a 2-liter bottle of soda. You don't buy a half-gallon bottle of soda. But then if you go to a fast food place and you want to look up how big their, you know, you ask them how big is your super gulp, you know, they might tell you it's 32 ounces. Rather than a liter. I'm talking about in America. So we do use mixed. We're not as messed up as Great Britain. The UK uses all kinds of mixed measurements for everything, but we do use mixed measurements in the US. When I was growing up was when there was a push to try to get the US on the metric system. And so there was, teachers demonstrating in math class, teachers demonstrating that, no, kids can't really, draw, put your hands apart, tell me what's a foot. Put your fingers apart, or walk 10 yards down the hallway, and then, you're not very accurate with yards, so you might as well do meters. Or you're not very accurate with feet, so. But yeah, people are comfortable with it. It's amazing that other countries metricized. It's, given our culture here, it's not surprising that we didn't. It's more surprising to me that other countries did convert to metric units. Maybe not France, because, they've got pride that they invented it. But other countries. Okay.
The first practice round is over.
What did I do?
Let's take a look at the first standings of this race weekend together.
Really easier to say. You really can't. Maybe that's just your bad. Oh. Say, can you see? Yeah. Let's not talk about countries. No, getting a little too close to talking about politics. No national anthems here, please, folks. Let's see. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about Coke versus Pepsi or Ford versus Chevy. Those are the 4 rules of this channel. Oh, I'm not kidding about that, by the way. If you're being sarcastic, I will ban you. I will ban anyone that talks about politics. No questions. No chance for appeal. That's actually in the agreement that when you first start to chat, you have to agree to the channel rules. That's in the channel rules. You have to agree to that. So it's a ban. All right. I didn't do so well. And I'm at 53 minutes. So nobody reads those agreements, of course. The first is basically be nice. Be nice to people. Don't be a jerk. I don't actually have no Coke versus Pepsi or Ford versus Chevy, but how's your opinion about 4-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and wrong-wheel drive?
The first Moto3 class qualifying session is about to start, and we would like to remind you of the rules.
I prefer wrong-wheel drive.
The 4 riders with the best times go straight
I use square
into
wheels,
Q2.
So I guess I'm a wrong-wheel drive kind of guy. I don't go very fast, but I have a lot of fun. It's like being on a roller coaster whenever I go out with my square wheels. Okay. I got to get out of here, which means the only way I can exit back to the career menu is to say I'm going to keep going. Oh, no, I can do it this way. Exit career menu. When you go to the race, you have to actually go to the start line. Yes, I want to lose all progress. But they start you in the pit. You can exit from the pit. All right. It is time for my break. I will end the YouTube session here, but the Twitch session is still going to be going on for a couple more hours. But I'll be taking a break. If you're watching on Twitch, please stick around. If you're watching on YouTube, the next YouTube episode will be the next weekend at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is almost always midnight in the UK. Yeah, it's almost never noon the next day in New Zealand, but it is plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year, thanks to daylight savings time. And thanks to all of you for watching. Thank you for the hydration message. Thanks to all of you for watching, and Twitch, again, stick around. YouTube, I will see you in the next episode.